Welcome back to Don't Starve, everybody. My name is Baer, and it is time to begin on day 4 of our brand new adventure here as the Baer character. Now, I wanted to mention the fact that I am again playing as the Baer character simply due to the fact that a lot of people have actually been requesting that we try out some of the different characters in the game, which I'm definitely keen to do. But I wanted to give the Baer guy one more try because I am very, very grateful that Need More Loot whipped up this mod for me. It's really cool of him, and I like playing as myself because I'm a narcissistic prude, and we all can get past that pretty quickly, can't we? But I also have the plan to build myself a chest here. That's going to be my first forte into day 4 here, and hopefully allow myself to put in some of the resources necessary to survive if we were to have to, you know, like recover from some kind of horrible circumstance in which I would be respawning up in that totem area. So in doing so, I'm going to go ahead and re-equip an axe here. I'm going to try not to chop down the trees that we have up there, even though it's kind of the sole purpose of planting them there in the first place. But I want to make sure that I, you know, harvest resources from elsewhere as well, and allow myself the possibility of just growing a massive forest up there near our campsite. And maybe I can take better advantage of that when I don't have the luxury of the time it takes to wander around and acquire more goods from outside our campsite. So with that in mind, I'm going to wander around just in the immediate vicinity of it still and make sure that I'm getting down everything that I can from outside. And I think that might be just about it. I also just realized I've got a few stale petals in here that maybe I should use for, you know, I could use those for fuel probably. That'd be a good use for those. Not really concerned about dealing with sanity at the moment, so of course having those petals in our inventory is not entirely necessary right now, and it frees up some space for other potentially good stuff. Now, another potential strategy that I've heard being thrown around the woodwork here is the possibility of not really worrying about eating too much as I go through my day, and instead spending my day going around exploring the territory in my immediate vicinity and just making sure I gather resources and make more progress towards surviving the more difficult months. When I say months, it's really days and even minutes if we're really looking at it very, very seriously. Which I think is probably a good strategy as well. I'm probably on board with that. Now I'm going to try to focus on doing that very thing. I'm going to make these 3 boards here as well. I'm going to combine all these stacks together and whip us up another chest, at which point I will be able to, you know what, I'm actually going to have to plant these pine cones down first, which is totally fine because I was going to do that anyway. I'm going to make the chest. I'm going to bring it over to the respawn totem, and I'm going to get myself properly situated to hopefully survive a random chance, massive, horrible death encounter, and make things good there. I also just realized I didn't actually build the chest. Can I build it without the machine? I guess I should have to, considering it would be wise of me to build it and actually place it down over there where I'm planning on respawning. If I can remember where that was, that'll probably be very, very helpful to me. Very helpful, even, if we want to go that far with it. Okay, I think this will be good enough. Pretty much what I'm thinking is I'm going to put a source of twigs and, what is this? I believe it's flint that I need to make the torch here. No, grass, sorry, yeah. Twigs and grass. That's more than likely going to be what I focus on putting in this place. There's the totem right there, and I'm going to go ahead and put down this chest, just like so. Very good. Alright, now I'm going to get a few more twigs. I'm going to put just about enough resources to build 2 torches, and that should get me where I need to go. And maybe I should put a couple of logs in here as well, just in case I need to, you know, get some campfire going to survive through a night or something like that. I might, if I were being very, very wise about it. Can I split a stack? I feel like I should be able to. Let's see if I can do that. Can I? I can't. That's a damn shame. Well, there's going to be a lot of grass in there, and, you know, I'm going to put some logs in there as well. I'm going to cut down this tree, and I'm going to put all those logs inside of that chest, and then we'll probably be okay for this touchstone, and I'll call that an effective use of my time here in day number 4 to prepare me for the inevitability of death. I need to get one more twig to make another axe. I can probably find one of those somewhere around here. Hopefully I can find one of those somewhere around here. There we go. There's a little sapling. Good, good, good. Wonderful. Make another axe. I should probably build myself a luxury axe. I'm sure I have enough gold nuggets to do it, but I'm pretty sure I need an alchemy engine to do that too, so we'll have to look into doing that pretty soon. There we go. There's a few more logs. I'm just going to put 2 of them in there for now. We'll I think that'll be okay. Actually, we need, yeah, that's just enough, so perfect. Gonna do that. Gonna plant this pine cone here because why not? And it's looking good to me. Now I think I'm gonna spend the rest of this evening more than likely just cutting down trees all across the area. I think having a surplus of logs is going to be very helpful for me, and it allows me to build both boards and supply the fire with kindling, and hopefully get us through quite a few cold nights. Cold, dark, dreary, black nights. That is racist. Not really, it's just observant. Here we go. So chopping down trees, getting firewood, getting more pine cones to plant down and make a giant forest around our area. Sounds like a good plan to me. And then further beyond that, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to want to do is dig up some berry trees, or berry bushes rather, and plant those around my area as well to hopefully provide me with a source of berries, of food of any kind really, to get us through a couple of evenings. Of course, I am running very, very low on evening light here. I may have to build myself a torch to get back over to the campsite, but I think I'll be okay with just chopping down this one last tree and then making my way merrily over. Having called this already a successful day, and as long as I say it's successful, then it's successful. That's the way my life works, and that's how I'm sticking with it. Only 2 cooked berries right now, and that's kind of a worrisome thing for me. I'm pretty close to the campsite, but I don't think I'm going to quite make it. Let's see if, yeah, I'm going to have to build a torch here. I think I have the resources. I don't, oh my god, I don't have the resources for it, but I do have the resources for a fire pit, which is weird. Well, I guess we're building another fire pit then, aren't we? Yes, we are, because that was pretty much my only option. I'm really glad I had that stuff on hand. That was extremely convenient. But I guess I'm spending the rest of this night chopping down some big old boulders. It's a perfectly valid option for me as well. I do need to eat some food. That's going to have to be my next focus, is going to get those berry bushes and finding some fertilizer as well. Of course, is going to be a big objective here for day number 5. If I don't find fertilizer, not only will I be able to not be able to plant those berry bushes, but I also won't be able to build any improved farms, which is still a very useful thing for me, despite the fact that they apparently don't really work in winter, but it's still good to keep them available as an option. Oh goodness, okay, hang on, don't get yourself killed. Let's go ahead and eat these roasted berries. We'll call that good. It's time to go find some food. Let's see what we need to do to build these science structures here. We do have enough for that. Not the science structures, sorry. I'm looking to get the foodstuffs, which is only available when we do have the science structures. Now, I'm not planning on really making this a second campsite, although it is good to have these scattered around, I guess. And if I have the stones to spare, it's probably not hurting me too much to make these things around the area. So I think I'm going to be okay with this decision to put this fire pit in the center of the, I guess they call it a quarry. That's a good word for it. A quarry of minerals. Almost through to day 5 in World 1. Come on, baby, here we go. Almost made it. Almost made it. I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to go this far out. There we go. All right. So day 6's evening, or day 6's nighttime rather, is not going to be too bad. So that's a good thing. Now, the priority still for me is to go find manure, and to do that I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to go over to the left side because I haven't quite explored that. And it looks like it may be the only option I have to go find manure, or go find beefalo at least. So let's head over this way and hope for the best as we go on a trek to find literal piles of shit over here in the east end, or the west end rather, of our world. And it's not looking too good so far. I may have found the coastline a little bit early here. Oh, that's not good. That is not a good thing. There's also some flint hovering over the ocean. Very surprising. Maybe that's like a secret item. I should probably go grab that. I'm gonna find out later in the comments. They're gonna be like, Baer, you found the secret flint of destiny. How could you possibly let that go, you fool? I found a lot more, if that helps. If that makes it any better, I found some flint scattered around the area. You know what I should do is light these 2 on fire, actually. I haven't acquired any charcoal yet, and of course we're going to have to get some if we want to make a crock pot, which I definitely do. But I'm still just worried about not having found any beefalo yet, and I'm going to hope for the best as I keep venturing up this way. It's not looking too good, though. I think this is another area that I've already explored to the coastline, so I might have to wander through the swamp if I really want to get anything done. Actually, following this path over to the right may be beneficial for me as well. I feel like I'm treading common ground here. Yes, this is very familiar. Alright, so really need to find a road, really need to find somewhere to get some beefalo. Without the fertilizer, I'm very, very screwed, so I need to go get that stuff. Otherwise, I'm not really liking my odds of success in this particular run. Also a couple of rabbit holes here, I guess. Just any source of food right now would be fantastic, because I am currently becoming very, very hungry very quickly. I think I've got a couple seeds, so if worse comes to worse, I could use those. I also just realized I have a torch in my inventory, although it wouldn't have lasted me very long, so I'm kind of glad I didn't end up relying on that. I'm going to keep following this road all the way over to the right side. Might consider going down into spelunking territory, but I seriously doubt it. Probably not for a very long time at least. Hopefully there's some berries here. I did see the berry bush. There we go. Okay, so at least we're not going to starve to death just yet. We could try to eat this red cap as well. I know that decreases my sanity, but it might end up being necessary. I'm just going to eat these berries raw. I don't know if we're going to be able to whip up a campfire out here. I'm going to go ahead and actually pick up some grass as well, because I know I just used all of it to fill up the chest. And this is a really good supply of it as well, so this is probably a good place to go. Can I eat petals? I'm pretty sure I can eat petals. Let's just have a look at this. I can indeed. I don't know if they even give me anything. It's like one food, right? So I'm at 67 right now. I'm going to eat that. Nothing. It actually has no nutritional value, which I suppose is pretty accurate, so I can't really fault the game for that. More berries and carrots over here, though, so that's a very good thing. There are a few berry bushes that I could come grab later on as soon as I find that fertilizer, but I really do need to worry about the fact that I'm still quite hungry. Let's go ahead and eat that carrot. Pick that one up and eat it as well. That's not going to be a renewable resource anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Have I reached another coastline? My goodness, it looks like there's only going to be like one option of places to go for me in this particular layout here. Unless I found a brand new path to explore over this way. Still looking for the beefalo, though. Lots of rabbits. If I could build a bunch of traps, this might be a good place to call home for a little while I gather a bunch of meat. My god, yeah, there's a lot of them over here. Some grass as well, that's very good. Very, very good to see. Oh, I love the sound of the coastline, even though it is a very, very negative sight when I'm looking for elsewhere. When you're looking for elsewhere, you don't want to see the coastline. Elsewhere contains beefalo and shit. Everywhere you go, people want to quit, but it's elsewhere, and that's not where you go to forfeit your adventure. You touch a stone, it resurrects you, and you have nowhere to go. Man, there's no beefalo anywhere. But I do have another place I need to probably make another chest and get some more goodies. There's a carrot for me to eat up. So not too worried about it now. My belly looks more like a kidney, which is much better than a shriveled raisin. If we're looking at the scale of hunger. Hunger scale. The Hunger Scale. It's the sequel to the Hunger Games. I don't know if you knew it was coming out, starring Scarlett Johansson as Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. Very interesting casting call, but who am I to judge it? Oh, big fat kidney. Here we go. Looking better now. This is a big, good source of food over in this area, but still no beefalo. That is still very disconcerting. Oh my god. But luckily I've actually found another area. I can build another campfire over here if I wanted. I could also build another science machine. Did I just fill my stomach? My god. Alright, so this is going okay. Still not really, making any headway. I'm pretty sure I'm making the right call here and still continuously exploring, looking around for sources of manure. What I really could do if I were to become desperate at some point is I could freaking dig through the spelunking hole and allow the vampire bats to come back up and hopefully get some guano from them. That would allow me to at least plant the berry bushes and get something going. But for now, I still think it's in my best interest to continue wandering around and hope and pray that we eventually come across the beefalo territory. I feel like it has to exist somewhere. I don't feel like there's the potential of a world spawning without beefalo around. The turkey is actually chasing me. This is interesting. Turkey brother, come on over here now. Oh my goodness. The yellow brick road. It will show us the way. Show us the way to the beefalo. The pigs! We found the pigs at least. And some green shrooms is... Oh, yes. Oh, man. That is good. That is good to see. Hello, food sources. Carrots and berries and... carrots and spiders and pigs and... This is starting to feel like familiar territory, man. This is looking good. They got grass over here. Unfortunately, this doesn't look like anywhere I want to call home. And look, it's Chester! Oh my goodness! We found him! Oh, I love finding Chester. Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good boy, Chester. Yes. That is a very good thing. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to keep wandering around here. If I can find some peace of mind and also some beefalo, this may be promising to me. So let's keep wandering around for just a little while longer. I do have the resources to build the torch, and I will build a fire pit somewhere around here. There's somewhere around here I can call home, but it's not going to be next to the spider, so I'm going to have to make sure I'm going somewhere that benefits me in more ways than just all that food, although the food is my primary means of survival, so I suppose that's considerably better than anything else. Let's just go ahead and build this right here. We'll probably be just fine. Out here in the great unknown. I can build a couple of torches so I can at least go exploring for a little while longer. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to use up this final torch we've got here, gather that grass, and I'm going to put down I'm actually going to put some stuff in Chester now that I've got them. So let's see. I'm going to put the gold nuggets. I'm going to put the flint. Oh man, what do I need to put in here? I need to put the seeds inside of Chester. So there we go. The seeds, the cut stone, and the rope. I'm going to go right in Chester's mouth. I'm going to build a couple more torches so we can go exploring for a little while and hopefully find us some goodies. So here we go. Continuing on our merry adventure to desperately search for the beefalo. I think I've found another road out here, so that's good. That's a very good thing. Alright, alright, alright. Channel your inner Matthew McConaughey and continue on your way. That was a hilarious rhyming scheme. More pig houses, my goodness. I'm very satisfied to know that those massive food sources are indeed over there if we choose to check them out. That was a very short evening, a very short night actually, so that's a good thing. We found a dead person with only twigs scattered around his body, so not really the most fortuitous discovery, but a discovery nonetheless. How far away are we? My God. This is crazy. We have to go all the way around to follow this road to get back down to our campsite, which is way over here. I'm thinking we may have to abandon that whole track and find something a bit more promising as we're finding what is finally looking like the biggest chunk of land for this particular layout. What's over here now? It looks like we've got a source of rocks and stone, so this could be promising. I think that fire pit location might not be too bad, the one I just kind of randomly chose. Few more sources of gold nuggets over here as well. Still really, really want to find the beefalo, man. If I could do that, I'd be pretty satisfied, and I'd probably start looking into the possibility of calling this place home. There's just some random gold nuggets strewn about here too. God, I am just getting insanely unlucky with my lack of beefalo discovery. This is killing me. I really hope I didn't just like wander by some as I was walking around. That would be awful. Yeah, this place looks familiar as well. Maybe I should try to kill these spiders early on before they start really causing a problem for me, although they do have quite a few gold nuggets just laying in wait. This is a very good thing. Oh man, well I should probably explore that wheat field quite a bit further because that's more than likely going to be the place I find them. This is the edge of the map in this area. I'm going to eat this carrot real quick because a raw carrot does me well. Raw carrots do the bear well. Truer words have never been spoken, even in the eyes of prophets and gods. Okay. Keep on going over here. I'm just going to make sure that I map out the edges of the terrain. I still feel like that's a worthwhile maneuver for me, because as I've mentioned previously, I maintain the position that exploring early on is much more beneficial than trying to wander around later in the days and desperately looking for the resources I need. So I still think I'm making the right call here and just tracing out the edges of the coast and making sure that I can at least rule out locations for when I need to go and hunt things down. So here's another wheat field, so let's make sure that I'm not missing out on the beefalo in this area either. Following the beaten path is usually the best option. Okay, more wheat fields. Please, please tell me there's somewhere, anywhere at all. Just one even. Just one stray beefalo out in the wild. That's all I ask for. Oh, I'm not Bear Grylls-ing it up in here, man. I'm just looking for one solid chunk of poop. And that'll get me somewhere. That'll get me going at least. Maybe I should man. You know what? This might be hunter's territory. This might be the most dangerous game in the form of the most fragile game on the planet. All these rabbits, they might be what I end up having to do. Alright, I think I gotta call it, man. I gotta set off on a different kind of expedition now. Let's head back to what I temporarily called home in the form of this campfire. Where did I put that? That's way down here. Maybe it's not even the best place anymore. Does this go all the way around a giant pond? Oh my god, that would just be awful. That would be the worst thing. This is so bad. Oh no. That would make this extremely difficult to deal with. I really hope I can just cut through the middle of this. Please, please tell me there's just a road that goes all the way through and this isn't a pond. Don't show me water. That's not what I want to see. Alright. The moment of truth is nigh. There's plenty of stone around here in this layout, so I'm okay with... Oh, God, no. Oh, no. That's so bad. That stinks. Alright, well, at least we figured it out. At least that much is known. It is known, as they say. That's a Fight Club thing, isn't it? No, that's his name was Robert Paulson. I know that much. Okay, well, I do need to eat, so it looks like it'll be just high time to set up a campfire pretty soon, but I'm thinking I'm going to want to go down here where I know all this food is, so I'm going to have to make my way all the way back around over here. That's water. Oh, God, that's not unexplored territory. That's a cutoff point. I have to go all the way around. That's terrible. My goodness, this layout is not doing me any favors right now. I'm going to do this. That was not a sane thing to do. That's very, very true. So, where did this take me? Very, very far away. I'm kind of okay with that. I wanted to check this place out anyway, so this puts me nearer to my original campsite, which I'm okay with. Because I think what I want to do now is build a hammer, gather back all of those resources, and hopefully bring the goodies with me as I venture off into this new domain. I also have a few berries that I could roast up and make for a small meal for the journey. It is getting late, though. I was tempted to go down this way and explore, but it is high time that I made it back to the original site and started preparing to pack up for the long road ahead. I've made the determination, I think. I don't think it's possible for me to justify sticking around this place, especially when there's giant bloodlusting mosquitoes in the area. I think Chester is trying to make his way back over to me, but it's going to take him quite a while. So that's a sad thing. Oh, just kidding. He followed us through the wormhole. Good boy! Oh, smart old Chester knows when to follow his master into certain death. Okay, so we're making our way back over. Have I passed by it? Yes, I've gone the wrong way here, so this is the campfire. Did I not build a science machine? I definitely did. I just don't see it on the map. So was I looking at the wrong thing? Where am I even going? I don't see a science machine there. Because it's right there. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Alright, on the way down. Oh, I've seen better days, man. I've definitely seen better days, and day 6 is not looking like one of those better days. We're going to keep on running. At least it's not too far off. We've got the logs necessary to make the fire. I'm going to make us up a fire. We are going to cook the berries I've already got in store here. Probably chop down the majority of these trees, actually. That seems like a decent enough plan. In fact, let's go ahead and start doing that. Well, I'll do that after I cook up these berries here. Get myself plenty of food. I'll probably just eat as the night falls, and we'll go through the evening, chopping down trees, preparing ourselves for the journey ahead. I'm actually going to make myself a luxury axe, because it seems like a good idea. Need the hammer as well. The hammer is going to cost me, let's see. Hammer is down here somewhere. It needs ropes, and I can definitely make some ropes, because I've got the grass necessary, so let's do it. I actually have one rope inside of Chester, so let's take that out before I do anything else. There we go, combine those stacks, and I'm going to make myself a hammer before I do anything else. So let's just click the right thing here. There we go, there's the hammer I need. Fantastic, and then a luxury pickaxe. I need an alchemy engine to do that, so I don't want to do that just yet, but I'm going to take down this here science machine. And then we got all this good stuff. Call it good. Alright, now we chop down a bunch of trees with the minuscule axe I've got, and then we spend the rest of the night huddled closer to the warmth and anticipating a journey of dire consequences, more than likely. So Hopefully things don't go too terribly for us here. This axe is not going to last for much longer. Days 4, 5, and 6, man. I mean, I think I answered a lot of questions for myself, but at the same time, I created quite a few as well. So it's going to be a matter of whether or not I can capitalize on what I've discovered and just being a smarter dude. And, you know, that does worry a lot of you, I'm sure. But, hey, man, a little bit of confidence goes a long way, especially when I have that confidence in myself. And something else I'm realizing, too, is I could use rot as fertilizer, and that's probably been what somebody has been screaming at me for the majority of 20 minutes here. But finding the beefalo, I still think, is a worthwhile cause. And I'm very happy with the exploration progress we made throughout the entire map. So I'm satisfied with these past 3 days, and as long as I can feel like that at the end of an episode, I feel like we've made some headway. Don't you? Don't you feel reassured when I lie to myself? Isn't that just a great feeling? Oh god, we're all gonna die, but it's okay. Next time on Don't Starve, we'll make it through, hopefully the end of our first week, and make a merry journey over to Pigland, where they've got just an endless supply of food and happiness. He is so terribly hungry. I'm just gonna feed him a bunch of roasted berries, get us up to full strength, and set us off on a good course for when we reconvene next time. So thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the series thus far. My name is Baer. I'll see you next time.